I just wanted to take a minute to talk about something that just happened because I think I'm still processing this. Um, so we're out hiking this morning, and it was a gorgeous day, just absolutely perfect. We are on the way back, had our little picnic lunch, headed back to this little cute cabin that we're staying in, and saw a consignment tax store. And I was like, oh, sweet, let's go check it out. So we go in there, we roll in. I'm in leggings and a t shirt, as one does, and some crappy old tennis shoes. And my 5 kids are with me. We roll in there. Kids are kids, right? Um, but I see this saddle. I'm looking around for a couple of minutes. I see this saddle. It's been marked down like 10 times. It's $200. It's a $2,800 saddle. And it was a saddle that would fit me, would fit a couple of the horses that we currently own, something that a bunch of friends could also ride in. And so I'm like, man, I just want to sit in this. So I put it on the little thing and I swing my leg over and I sit in it. And I'm like, all right. At that point, I was like, oh, this saddle needs to come home with me. I'm talking myself out of it in my head. And my husband's looking at me and he's like, that's a good deal, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's a really good deal. But this lady comes over, the lady that works at the tax store. She comes over in her, like, I don't know, $125 breeches and probably $85 equestrian shirt. Obviously, she was not riding because she was working at a tax store that day. So why you need to wear breeches, I don't know. That's besides the point. But she immediately is like, "Oh, kids, don't climb on that saddle." To the saddle that was like behind me. I didn't even know there was a saddle there. She's like, "This is a calfskin saddle. Oh, they might scratch it." Meanwhile, I'm like, my kids are 2 and 4. They're respectfully trying to sit in the saddle that was sitting in front of them, wearing tennis shoes and leggings. Like nothing that's going to scratch anything. So I just politely turn around and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that you had a saddle sitting there. So sorry. Told the kids to get off. She clutched her pearls and her saddle at the same time and brought it somewhere else. And then I was like, you know what? It's whatever. Maybe it's somebody else's. She doesn't want to ruin a saddle. Like, it's fine. We'll call that one a loss. Whatever. Um, but I'm like a little uncomfortable at this point. I'm like, okay, you're treating all of the clientele who are dressed in really expensive clothes way better than you're treating me. So cool. I can figure out when I don't belong. That's fine. Still want the saddle though. So we grab the saddle. I'm like, let's just see if there's a consignment girth to go with it. It's been a really long time since I've owned a dressage saddle. I have no desire to show dressage. I just like the saddles. But I was trying to remember. I'm like, okay, found a girth that might fit. I'm like, okay, this size probably works on this horse that I have at home. But I was like, let me just ask the lady because she'll know approximately, right? So I go up there and I'm like, hey, we got this saddle and we got this cinch, and I have a horse that's, about 16 hand thoroughbred type. Like, do you think this is about the right size? Well, I don't know. There's a large range of sizes. It's impossible for me to tell you. I'm like, okay, well, is this like an average size for a dressage girth? Because again, it's been 25 years since I've bought or ridden regularly in a dressage saddle. We've ridden Western a lot. I have little kids. That's how it goes. Um, and she just gives me this line of garbage. Like, well, it's impossible for me. I have no idea. There is no such thing as average. At which point I'm like, all right, well, what is a small end of sizes versus a large end of sizes? And I will do the maths in my little brain hole and I'll figure out what the average is. And she said, well, anywhere from 16 to 32. And I was like, okay, cool. So this 24-inch that I have sitting in front of me is what I would consider to be within the realm of average. Yes? Cool. I didn't actually say that out loud because I'm not a jerk. But I was like, all right, we're getting the saddle, we're getting the cinch. At this point, I'm just like, bail, get out of here. Kids are touching things. It's clearly making her uncomfortable that we are even there. And I was like, I looked at my oldest, I'm like, grab a lunge whip that is a bright color because I don't want to lose it on the ground. So no black, brown, or green. Like, grab a lunge whip and we're out. We pay, we get our things, we get out of there. And I looked at my husband and I was like, the condescending bull crappery that happens in the horse industry makes me want to ram my face into a brick wall repeatedly. And these are the people that will simultaneously sit around and complain about how nobody wants to ride horses anymore. Ma'am, the average person doesn't want to spend $87 on a t-shirt. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, but there are lots of people that want to ride horses. Make it reasonable. Don't be a jerk to them. So bad. Like, the petty Midwestern condescending part of me wants to go back in there and be like, by the way, I was a professional saddle fitter in addition to being an equine chiropractor and a farrier for like 20 plus years. So you don't need to talk down to me about how a girth size works. You could have just answered my question. But I didn't say that. But I kind of want to. There's part of me that's like, do I go back? I'm not actually going to go back. Anyways, I just needed a vent. So, horse people, do better.